for my AI content creators and AI filmmakers looking for a place where you can make your very first vertical series and do it easily, let me introduce you to Medeo. What's going on, y'all? This is Law. I'm going to show you today how I created an entire micro series, detective cat drama called 9 Lives using only Medeo. No film crew, no actors, no giant studio budget, no budget at all. Just cinematic prompts, editing instincts, cliffhangers, and emotionally unstable detective cats. Why microdramas are exploding. Vertical dramas have become a massive industry. Every studio, every filmmaker, everybody is going to get involved in this industry because short-form serialized storytelling is outperforming traditional structures. A little bit about me. Been in the game for about 20 years in the entertainment industry, marketing and promotions. Been doing movie trailers, promos, social media content, promoting IP from Disney to Warner to all the big studios, and worked with a lot of big major agencies and won some awards along the way. And I'm wanting to do my own universe, build my own universes, build my own genres, build my own content. I chose going into the vertical series. The industry is blowing up right now. Everything is going mobile first. And when you're looking for the right kind of creative tool, you need an AI production pipeline that can partner with you. And Medeo does that. It's like having a co-director with you, and you are the executive producer. Medeo builds the world, builds the universe, helps you build the arc, helps you build the characters, and keeps everything consistent so you could build an episode arc of 8 to 10 episodes with it staying within its own project. Using the recipes that Medeo has, I was able to build an entire microdrama series, and I'm going to show you how I did it because it was a little bit of a challenge. Now let's take a look at my absolutely absurd microdrama series 9 Lives.
This isn't his first life, or his last.
Cuddles! Summertime! I want results, not hairballs!
He left us a card, a Valentine. The guy's a romantic, the Valentine killer.
You always did chase the wrong tail, Cuddles.
You know something about the Valentine killer.
Everyone in this city does, darling. You're just the last to find out.
You were at the scene before us, Lewis. In this city, everyone's guilty. I just decide of what.
And who are you deciding for tonight?
Ask her.
Detective Summertime, the Valentine killer, a pink card left at every scene. Care to comment, or should I just make something up?
Tina, you were my wife.
And you were a bad detective.
Your point.
We got it before you did, sweetheart.
The Valentine killer, leaving love notes on bodies. In this city, that almost makes sense.
This season of 9 Lives.
I was starting to think you didn't care.
We care.
About her or about the job?
Yes, that was the AI sloppiest of sloppy, and I love it. So let me show you why I chose Medeo. You know, to be honest with you, when I found Medeo, I was really just looking for an AI that can give me the most amount of work for the least amount of effort. You know, with Medeo, you're not just making random AI clips, you're building a repeatable universe. All right, so we're right here on Medeo. I just want to show you really quickly which preset I use, or which recipe I used in order to build the vertical micro series that I wanted to build. I wanted something that was going to be Law and Order meets Naked Gun. I wanted to have an episodic feel, but also have the absurdity comedy of just slapstick, just, you know, one-liner jokes, very off-guard 1930s, just like everyone's talking really fast, talking over each other, and you know, along the way you're telling a little bit of a story. So the presets, as you can see, are they range from everything from sedans to GPT image to trending ads, entertainment explainer. I went to entertainment. The one that I used, of course you could use cinematic films, they have so many great ones to pick from. I went to TV show, because I imagine if you're doing Law and Order, if you're doing something that's kind of like TV, you want that TV look.
You ready? No.
How I built my world. You know, I feel like in a show like this, if the world feels believable, the audience will forgive me for the absurdity. You know, the overall look is going to be dark and rain and mostly at nights, in offices, dreary. I realized during the process that emotionally damaged cats play better than actors. So the character design is really, really important. I mean, very important, especially when you're making a fully AI microseries. In particular, when you're using fictional characters.
You ever send a Valentine to someone who didn't ask for it?
That's how it starts.
I think it's time to make season 2 of 9 Lives and show you the process. We'll do our first episode of season 2 and see how we do it. I'm sure there's going to be some mistakes along the way. Work with me. We'll see how we make this happen. Now we're ready to build a micro drama. First things first, let's lock in the concept. Hopefully I can make is a Naked Gun meets Seven meets Miami Vice. Don't know if I can do it, but we're going to give it a try.
I am fine.
When working in this, you will get 90% of what you want in your micro series or in your micro drama, depending on what you're making. This could be a sci-fi, this could be horror, this could be thriller. Again, start with your presets, find something in Medeo that has the look that you're looking for, and let Medeo run with the ball. It will give you your season, it will show you that it understands, and then you have a co-captain in making your micro series. It's time to make our own recipes and do the most important part, create the prompts. First, right off the bat, I wrote up just really quickly, season 2, Detective Cuddles in Summertime burst to a warehouse. They have huge boxes that read drugs, aka, let's say catnip, aka catnip. They just made a huge burst. Captain Barker gives them a reward. This is how we're going to start season 2. So we're going to copy all of this and then we'll start on season 2. How I use ChatGPT to fix my Medeo prompts. One thing I realized in all the generations was the difference between a good Medeo shot and a bad Medeo shot was the wording. And using ChatGPT to kind of adjust it. It would give me the right kind of prompt to get the right kind of shot that I needed in Medeo. I use it as my soundboard or my style board, like a creative think tank, before I run it into Medeo. I love having an AI talk to an AI rather than just putting my blabble of my idea into Medeo, which you can do and it will take care of it for you. I just like seeing what a structure looks like in chat. Maybe copy that and give that to Medeo. It already has the characters. It already knows what's going on. I'm still staying within my project, not leaving out. And now I'm going to see if season 2 can start with just some screen grabs of what I like and an idea of what I think season 2 should be. I'm going to copy all of this. This is all going inside. Then we go to Medeo. Here I'm going to take my modified ChatGPT prompt and paste it in Medeo. While it processes that prompt, I'll also ask it what the plan is for season 2. Review season 2 plan while clips finish.
Guess we don't have much time.
I didn't want to say anything, but I love the vibe in here.
Thank you. It's a rental.
Once you put in the prompt, Medeo does a to-do list. It writes the screenplay off your notes, generates character reference sheets, generates scene reference images, generates video clips using CDance 2.0, and assembles a timeline. Now, as you can see in this first one, I didn't want music, so that means they're going to put music in these when we start. You have to make sure everything that you put is specific. I made a mistake and didn't say I want music, so in the very first couple of scenes, you will see that there's music on it.
You came back. I always come back. Where were you the night of the 4th murder? With someone. Who? Someone who didn't ask for a Valentine and got one anyway.
So we put in a prompt, what I made from a ChatGPT. I ran in my mumble jumble of a prompt of what I wanted the season to be like, what the character is going to be for the new season. It gave that work. It gave out the timeline and structure of how it should come out. And so I fed that into Medeo, and this is what we got.
I hate the beach. It's not a vacation.
That's a great open. The way they're dressed, the shades on them. I'm all in. I'm all in on season 2. All of this is Medeo. You set it up, it takes the ball, and it leads. It knows what you do if you give it a good setup. My first structure that I've fine-tuned in chat lets it know where we want to go. That's exactly the kind of scene I need. I can use that. I can edit with that. Now let's get into what fails. Some of the failures I've had in building this micro series on this platform was keeping characters consistent, especially humans. When it comes to humans, anything dealing with violence or horror or anything sexual or anything like that, you're going to find out that's going to get kicked back. I find it much easier to do either with animals or with animation or any characters, aliens, something that is the opposite of human. Yes, like I didn't like the way how she threw the photo, and then it was a human. I wanted everything to be animals. All of a sudden, subtitles showed up, and so you want to be able to get rid of those things because you want things to be clean. And so if you get like a scene like that, you're like, all right, that's not really what I'm feeling. You work on you iterate. And step 3, get ready to iterate. Revisions is the key when making a microdrama.
You're telling me the killer we didn't catch is now a drug lord? Then get to Miami and don't come back without answers. That's what the evidence says.
Try not to let it frustrate you if your characters don't come out consistent all the time. Hallucinations happen. Medeo locks onto the characters. If you feel like you're losing it, just kind of like in this one where they're adding humans to my show. I didn't put humans in the prompts. I didn't put humans in any of my direction or any of the notes I gave. So it's hallucinating. So what I'll do is I'll close out, restart, come back, and make sure I'm just giving the same character reference locks so that we can get back on track. As everyone knows, if you're in a game of content creating right now with AI, it's iteration, iteration, iteration. The beautiful thing is Medeo does so much of the heavy lifting that it makes iteration a little bit fun, a little bit easier, right? I'm just talking to it as if I'm talking to another co-director or another filmmaker, and it's revising on its own the notes that I give it. So you feel like you're kind of in a producer role, working with someone who's doing the editing, they're doing the acting, they're doing the production, they're doing all the heavy work, and you get to sit back like an executive producer. After all the revisions, now let's look at the final.
Biggest catnip operation on the East Coast. We got him. Got who, though?
Detective Cuddles, sources say this operation connects to something much bigger. Care to comment? The Valentine killer is alive, and he's operating out of Miami.
Guess we got 2 tickets to paradise.
Cuddles! Summertime! I want this case solved! Once and for all!
Understood, Captain. Welcome to Miami, detectives.
I'm loving this so much. This is about 80% done. I'm probably going to take the rest of it in Premiere, move some scenes around, do some editing, do some pacing. I'd rather do that than to keep iterating, which will cost you tokens. So it's probably best to take it to your favorite editing software, Premiere, CapCut, and do your changes there to finalize it. But this is pretty good. But I just, right now for this tutorial, just want to show you how much Medeo does all of the heavy lifting to get this episode done. I'm doing just iteration like an executive producer. I'm just giving notes and watching it do all the work and then turn in a pretty spectacular episode with all the things that I want, which is a Miami Vice feel for a new season. Finally, my dear AI filmmakers, my AI creators, my AI slop makers, the wrap up. First, you do the idea, whatever genre, sci-fi, action, thriller, horror, whatever your vertical series is going to be about, whatever that micro series is going to be about, you feed that to ChatGPT. It will take that and then make the prompt way more refined, way more specific, tailored to Medeo. You want to tell Chat or Claude that you want to make a prompt tailored to this particular AI. Then you enter the prompt into Medeo. It will curate what you've put together with Chat, your idea, your whole series, put it all in one prompt. And then it will edit, and then you yourself will do the editing, which is very minor once you see what Medeo can do, and then you go into your post. So I just wanted to show what it could do. Go find your recipes on Medeo, build your shows, get into the micro series world. If you're interested in doing micro dramas, Medeo is probably one of the best tools to use. It is really a big help on building your whole universe of the world you're trying to build when doing a micro series or doing a vertical drama. Grab the recipes, make the show, make the content you want, and get out there and do it. There's nothing stopping you. Medeo is a great tool to use. It's a great co-filmmaker to work with, and I wish everyone luck out there.
Make sure to subscribe to Medeo's channel for more tips and tutorials.